What is up? How is everybody doing today? We're going to be jumping into Chainsaw Man episode number 4. It is such a good series so far, man. It's funny in so many places, man. Like, the end of this anime just made me giggle so much, man. It was greatness. Like, so where do I even start? So, at the end, of course, like, Denji chainsawed the hell out of the Bat Demon, but apparently the Bat Demon has a nice lover, a tentacle-breasted thing. I don't even know how best to describe it, but yeah. And she basically like, you killed my man, even though you're kind of cute, so I'll let you go, but I'm going to have to kill the kitty and Power. You know, the female fiend. Though Power is my spirit animal, just from like, because at the very, very beginning we see a little bit of the backstory behind like the cat and how she starts to feel attached to the cat. And in all honesty, like, I prefer cats over humans for the most part. So I totally get where Power's coming from. I would totally sacrifice a human for a cat. It was totally a valid deal. Like, most humans are backstabbing and very, very disfortunate, I think. That's not even a word, is it? But no, they're like, they can be very conniving, they could be very backstabbing, they could be very strange towards a lot of people, whereas cats are always very loyal to those who feed them and take care of them and house them and make sure they're okay. And they offer tummy rubs and head pats and all the good stuff that you get from kitties. And I have 2 cats, if you guys didn't know, and they're cute. Like, they're rescues, so it's taking a while for them to get used to everything, but they're starting to slowly get more and more into, like, wanting love and attention and wanting to just be more, like, loved by humans in general, which is so nice and so awesome to see, because I know it's not easy when cats aren't used to it, when they've just been abandoned or think that nothing can ever help them, because when I first got them, it was just sad. Like, they were so scared, and it took a while, it took a long time for us to get through to them, for them to start to like actually want to be around us. And I'm so glad now they're like really friendly, really happy, and they're even like letting their meows come out and stuff, man. Like, it's so I never heard them meow until about a month ago. It was absolutely crazy, right? But still, moving away from kitties I could talk about basically forever. But so yeah, we see that Power, but just so wanted to protect her cat. Her cat was everything to her, even though she was like eating animals and drinking their blood, and that cat was the only thing that was really, that she wouldn't eat as an animal, which is like totally what I would do if I was in her shoes as a fiend. And yeah, so we have that demon, right, the one with like tentacles stuff, and they have a battle of dreams, and like obviously Denji's dream is to fondle boobs, and maybe, just maybe, he'll get his dream come true, like 3 times even, man. Damn, if at the end actually happens in the next episode, I'm assuming it will, because Power actually respects Denji now. She sees what he's made of. She saw him protect her. She saw him rescue her cat, and she saw him protect her as well. And from Hayakawa, because of course Power tried to actually kill Denji in the last episode, but now she's beginning to respect him, allow him to do things which I'm guessing she wouldn't allow many other people to do in the process of everything. And it's such a nice feeling. It's such a nice thing to see that it's just like they're becoming friendly. They're becoming like actual friends with one another. Hayakawa's actually protecting Denji, and Power's actually starting to respect people at the same time. Whereas like I thought she'd be like a nutcase when we first met her, but I'm guessing her character's gonna grow. Her character's going to get better as time goes on. And yeah, so now for me this feels like it's gonna turn into an harem anime. For me, just because of how many people seem to be moving into Hayakawa's house right now. So we have Denji, now we have Power. I'm guessing many more people might be moving in too, because Makima, as always, is kind of twisting and manipulating and saying, "You're the only one I can rely on, Hayakawa. You're the one who I trust the most." Like, and we're like, okay, fair enough. I guess you're gonna go through his feelings in order to try to manipulate him in that way. But what's the end goal here? I know you guys use fiends and demons for your own way, but what's the end goal? What's the main big bad? Like, we don't know it yet. We're still learning our characters, and if this is only 12 episodes and this is number 4, we kind of need to get somewhere. We kind of need to push the story forward a little bit more, but I don't know. I've never read the manga. I'm tempted to read it, but I don't want to read it while I'm doing the anime, if that makes sense. I might give it a read once the anime is over. But I don't know. It was a good episode. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of violence. There was a lot of blood. Denji, after he'd used the Chainsaw Man once, he couldn't use it again properly. He only had the chainsaw from his head, so it's why he struggled so much. And it ended up being Hayakawa, like, using a demon who he has a contract with to basically kill the demon at the end. And yeah. So Denji has a lot to learn about being a half demon, half human. He's going to get gropes from how he gets 3 gropes, and his dream will basically come true. So what's his next dream going to be? Is it going to be full sex? Is it going to be fondling somewhere else? Is it going to be something else? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out, to see exactly what becomes his dreams now, because he promised that he would try to show every dream towards everything, and I don't know. It's such a good anime though. I'm just entertained by it. I love the violence and the blood, but I love the story. The story is the thing that's really motivated me to really keep watching. And that's kind of awesome, because it's not just about the blood and the gore and everything. It's like the anime that I love the most and the manga that I love the most have the best stories, even with the violence on top. Like Berserk is my favourite of all time. I got a leg sleeve of it, quite literally. And story-wise, it's beautiful. It's darkly fucked up, but it's beautiful at the same time. The same with this, it seems very dark but very beautiful. It just depends which way the manga pushes the anime. Like, I want to see what the big bads are going to be. I'm guessing the big bad is actually going to be Makima eventually. That's what I'm assuming, but there's no guarantees. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a big devil or demon or something else, or maybe Makima's just front for something much, much, much worse, being the world governments and lots of other things in between, man. So I don't know. A good episode, but nothing really much to talk about, in my opinion, man. Like, I just enjoyed it, had a little bit of a laugh with it. I enjoyed the violence and just seeing Denji achieve another one of his dreams so very easily. Like, he only has small dreams, but you can be certain that if you try to mess with them, you're gonna get killed most likely. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, evening or night, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.